Hey, what's up, everybody? Sean here. Basically, this story is about why boyfriends or husbands won't have sex or stop having sex with their significant others. Alright, so story struck me as odd and personal at the same time. I just came up and I was reading an article on Yahoo. But anyways, a common misconception with females is just basically guys think about sex all the time, which is not true. Guys love sex just like females love sex, but we don't think about it all the time, unless we have no life. All right, so another thing I heard a woman say was sex makes a woman feel loved and wanted in general. Women. So my question would be like, why? Like, why would sex make you feel loved and wanted? I would think it would be more based on activities. You know what I'm saying? Conversations that you have, the quality time you spend with the person that you're with, that would actually make you feel loved and wanted. Because honestly, one night stands, if that was true, then you would feel loved by the person and wanted by the person that you had the one night stand with. So let's bring that to a relationship standpoint. If that's the main thing that makes you feel loved and wanted, then you should evaluate what you're actually doing in the relationship and what he's doing, what you guys are doing together. Because obviously, if that's the main thing, then 60 years from now, when you're old and you can't move as fast or you don't want to have sex anymore, he might not want to, you might not want to, so many things. Like sex is just a minor part. Um, it only lasts for so long, or it lasts for how long you want it to last. But like I said, it should be based on the activities that go on a hike, conversations that you have together, whether it be intellectual or not, and the quality time that you spend together aside from sex. So I mean, yeah. So other reasons that people might tell you why a guy won't have sex with you is or stop having sex with you is just that the dude's cheating or he must be gay or bi, or he has a disease and he's just waiting for the right time to tell you, but he's not going to have sex because he doesn't want you to catch it, but he's too scared to tell you now. Okay, so in some cases that might be true as far as the cheating and everything else, but the most the average reasons, the most the reasons that come up most are basically that the dude's busy. He's stressed out from either work, he's stressed out from school, and stress can decrease the sex drive. Also, he might not be sexually attracted to you anymore. To be honest, you might have gained a few pounds. You might not do that thing that you used to do in the bedroom. So things like that. Also, guys may be insecure. They may develop an insecurity with you. As far they might have let themselves go, and they may think that in your eyes, you don't see them as attractive as you once did. So therefore, you know, obviously he wouldn't want to have sex with you because he wouldn't want to put himself in that position, or he may, as far as the insecurity, he may, for some reason, now be concerned with his penis size. Maybe he saw something on TV, saw something on the internet, and now he thinks that he's inadequate for you, or maybe you gave him a reason to think that. Another one is wants more than what you're giving him. So if you're doing the same thing, like missionary, doggy style, whatever, just different sexual positions, maybe he's getting tired of that. He wants a little bit more, but he might not exactly feel um, he might not exactly feel um, comfortable enough to speak with you about what he actually wants yet. He's just doing it, just thinking about it, or he might be doing it on the low as far as going on the internet while you're going to sleep, do I don't know, it's just different cases, different people, but basically that's wanting more than what you're actually giving him. Um, Another one is doesn't want attachment. So if you have sex multiple times and you're in a relationship, whether you be married or whether you be engaged or just your significant other, um, basically, if you um, have sex, the more you have sex, the more attached you are. That's the way it works with girls and females in general, women in general. So therefore, he might want to not take it to another level at this time. He may just want to stay where you guys are at, and but that needs to be communicated. If you continue to say, if you continue to push the relationship forward, the more times you have sex, maybe he'll draw back on that, because the guy's mindset is like, okay, well, we had sex, but she's kind of, if it wasn't communicated effectively to the woman that I just want this to be a sex thing, or I'm not really looking for a relationship, if it wasn't communicated effectively and making sure that she understands that, then, of course she's going to look forward to a possible relationship. The guy might be depressed. If he's depressed, then obviously that's going to lower the sex drive. Also, another thing, if he's looking at porn and masturbating to the porn, then it's you. It's you. If he's looking at porn and masturbating to the porn, but he won't have sex with you, it's you. So if you catch him doing that, or if you go through the history on a computer, or if you find some way to catch him doing that, then yes, it's you. Whether you don't have something that he wants, or he's just not attracted to you anymore because you've changed in appearance, you don't do what you used to, you're not sexually attractive to him, because you're wearing, you used to wear lingerie, now you're wearing granny panties. Who knows? But if he's watching porn, yes, it's you. All right. A couple personal examples as far as myself goes is there was this one girl, and she knew what she was doing, right? Had it down, and it was amazing. But she wasn't that physically attractive. She was like a 5 or 4, But she knew what she was doing, and but she kept, I guess I didn't communicate it effectively enough because I used to hang out with her and have sex. See, that's the thing. You have to be able to, if you're going to have sex with someone and you neither party is looking for a relationship, then don't hang out with the person as well. Don't do other things, because friend and sex equals anticipation of possible relationships. So, so she got attached, and I had to cut it off. So, but I didn't just cut it off. I actually stopped having so much sex with her. So, you know what I'm saying? We stopped doing the things that we actually did do, and she would wonder like, oh, I want to have sex, I want to have sex, and in my mind, I'm thinking, I know, but I'm not really that, I really don't want to that much. In my mind, I'm saying that, but I say to her like, hey, yeah, I'm tired from work, but the only reason I was thinking that way, that, I didn't want to have sex with her, was because it got annoying, because she kept asking me, hey, I want to be with you. She dropped the L word within the first month, so I mean, that was a turn off, and I just got annoyed and I got irritated, and the sex drive decreased from there. Another female is okay, so this one, I was all, ready. I met her, and we hung out, and then we were about to. So you know, basically I noticed an odor. So that was the thing. Um, it wasn't terrible, but I noticed it after the fact. After the fact, when I put on my boxers, and it was there for like an hour after that. So I had to shower like right after, like the smell every time, like I went to go pee and I smelled it. So I mean, it was like that. So that was a turn off. So odor, just make sure you're exercising, hygiene, qualities down there, that's a big turn off. But I didn't say that to her. I never admitted it to her. And another thing is, some girls can look good with clothes. Like, okay, so if a girl is, a lot of girls have pretty faces, but and they might look nice with clothes on, but as soon as the clothes off, everything goes everywhere, and that was a turn off with her. So not only did the odor exist, um, she just wasn't really in shape, to put it nicely, and that's two things. So after like the second time, I just stopped and I made up a reason. Not gonna say that reason, but but I just stopped having sex with her, and after that, we dated for a while, but I'll leave it at that. But that was the main thing: the odor, and then the not being in shape at all. Did not look nice or attractive with no clothes on. So, I know a lot of guys are cool with larger girls, but I've grown out of that. So, my advice to you is basically, if your guy stops having sex with you, or if he doesn't have sex with you, then basically just bring it up. The best thing you can do is bring it up in a conversation while you two are alone, in a relaxed environment, in a home, your home, his place, or in, you know, wherever, and just let him know that it bothers you and why it bothers you. But don't yell. It's about communication. Let him know that it bothers you and why it bothers you, and also, this is the key, let him know a few possibilities you might think it could be. But the real key is assure him that if you want to stay with him, the key is assure him that you're willing to do anything and everything in order to actually um, make this work, and increase his sexual attractiveness to you. You're willing to do anything and everything to make it work. And after that, um, if you're not willing to do whatever it takes, then it's best you just leave the relationship. And if there's nothing you can do to make it better, i.e., him being gay, bi, or seeing someone else, infidelity, then it's best you leave the relationship. But if you're willing to do whatever it takes to make this work and have sex with them, then you need to let him know that you're willing to do whatever. Find out what it really is, because a lot of guys lie about what it is. I have lied, especially with the case with the odor, or the, overweight. You look good with clothes on, but you know, I look at myself as a nice person, so I really don't. I really hate demeaning someone, or making them feel bad in any way. So of course I'm not really going to be completely honest. So that's the guys. If the guy cares about you, he won't want to be honest with you either. But if he cares about the relationship, then he will be honest, but he'll use extreme tact while doing so. Like he'll be really careful. But 9 times out of 10, guys are gonna lie about why they're not having sex with you. Again, if you catch them watching porn, masturbate, and then it's you, you need to find out. You need to have that conversation ASAP. Um, let them know that you're willing to do whatever it takes. But again, if you're not, then leave the relationship, because it's not going anywhere. Um, Again, keep in mind, if they're depressed or if they're really busy, then that will decrease the sex drive. Also, don't just leave the relationship if they stay depressed for a long time, or if they stay stressed out for a long time, because that'll pass. But you definitely still need to have that conversation. Um, so yeah, that's me, Sean Foster TV. Y'all have a great day.